Okay, we're back again, and out of the 7 key principles to authentic communication, this is point number 2. It's accountability. Second from the top, and it's a doozy. Accountability, and it almost makes you feel a sense of liberation and enlightenment to think that we wrote the script. Everything that's happening to me is happening by me because I wrote the script. So the script is mine. It's an individualized thing, that everything that turns up in my life, from as young as a little toddler, a little baby, to where I am today, everything is happening by me. I orchestrated it. I was the screenwriter, I was the producer, the editor, I built the sets. Everybody's come into my realm of daily experiences because they're playing their part in my script. Am I okay to take accountability for all things happening to me is happening by me? Look at it. First one, right at the top, 12 o'clock. Everything in the world is not happening to me, it's happening by me. Am I okay? Accountability standpoint. Am I okay to go, it's my script? Wow. So I'm not a victim. Yes. It's like, boom. That landed right in the home base, didn't it? So, guys, if it's not happening to me and it's happening by me, how can I possibly be a victim? So we can unpack that a little bit further, take it back another couple of steps. In the previous life, you could have been a perpetrator, and in this life, I need to learn to be a victim of being a perpetrator. So through contrast learning, I can take all of this on board and say, well, how could I possibly be a victim? How can I be unfairly treated if I'm learning something, unlearning something from a previous life, previous experience, previous incarnation where I did wrong, and this time I'm the one feeling that adversity through contrast? Am I there? Am I grateful to have that sense of accountability, that depth of accountability? See, the 7 keys, they work to liberate and bring us into a place of grace, return us back to sanity. So it's not just, utilizing a few keys to make us be more effective communicators. No, it's to help heal our mind. Because when we integrate the 7 key principles into our daily life, we have aha moments where we go, wow, through liberation, through experience, through contrast, through writing scripts. How can I possibly go wrong? You can't go wrong when you integrate all of these and take ownership. So that's why accountability sits right under willingness. Willingness, there ain't no 7 keys. You don't even get out of the gate if you don't have willingness. Accountability, how can you have a look at it and have healing upon all the things that happen in the world? Because it happens by you. Contrast. Take it in, guys. Take it in. Own it. Have that sense of reverence and gratitude and grace, and feel blessed that all this was dialed in by thyself. Accountability. Are you okay to own that? I am. 100%. 100%. Yes. What about this one? This one's a prickly pear. I see a lot of people like juggling the hot potato, wanting to drop it or pass it to somebody else. Triggers. If I'm triggered in a conversation with somebody else and they're really peeing me off, and it's like, that trigger is mine. Because whatever it is that upsets me in them is what's upsetting me about myself. So how's that for a spin? Ego goes, no, they're a bloody doo-doo head, they're a so-and-so, and I don't like them, and they're this and they're that, and they're really upsetting me and that's not right and rah, 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 rah. Well, that inner part of whatever upsets you about them is also an inner part what upset you about yourself. Are you okay from an accountability standpoint to sit with that? Spin the mirror around, look into the mirror and have a look at the self and go, well, ooh, you mean that's mine? That's really me? Yep. Accountability. So, how do we assess a trigger? Like, how do I know if that's really a trigger or not a trigger? I'm trying to go, is that ego or not ego? No. If there's an emotional charge, that's a trigger and it's yours to heal. End of story. Simple as that. If you're emotionally charged by an eventuality, an occurrence, interaction, it's yours to heal. End of story. Simple as that. Are we okay to have that happen? Are we okay to take accountability for that to happen? Same with this one. Ties in. It's the same thing. If someone upsets me, I'm upset with myself. If I'm upset with somebody else over something, that's a direct reflection of me being upset with myself. I'll give you an example. Somebody's an investor in an investor in a company. They've gone to a board meeting and the CEO is standing there and they're talking about all things in the world and all the new products they're developing. And that investor thinks, well, we got 3 key lines, we got 4 key lines, we got 5 key line products in our business. Why are we wanting to introduce another 20 when we haven't even done the 4 or 5 right? What is that about that person? And they're going off on all these tangents, but they haven't addressed these. That person's obviously triggered about that direction, that directive of that CEO or that founder of that company. My thing to them is, it's not them that you're upset with. That flippancy and that distortion about, and that all things in the world is your trigger and you're upset with them over a particular thing, but that's you. You're upset with yourself because you inherit the same trait. Accountability, are you okay to own that? Yeah, but I've got money here and I've got investment and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, whoa, there's some triggers here that you need to own. Don't project it onto someone else. Powerful, hey? Are you okay to own that? That's yours to heal. Accountability is a big, big subject and it takes some guts to deep dive into here and go, well, that's it, I own all of this and I'm okay to go there and deep dive and unpack it and have a look at it and take ownership. Yeah? I can feel the room going, sit with it. Here's a doozy. If I want to change the world, I need to change my mind. If I want to change the world, I need to change my mind. So how does that work? Well, it's like this. I'm very visual. So I picture 2 worlds. And when you go on the YouTube channel and you have a look undoing the ego, the picture that comes in is like one world splits into 2. That's very symbolic for this. If there's 2 worlds but only one's real, which one are we barracking for? Which is the one that which one have we made the Messiah? Which one is our God? Ego or holy self, the truth? God's will. Ego will, God's will. So if we want to change the mind, we change. If we want to change the world, we change our mind. Which one are you barracking for? Which one have you instilled all your focus on, in, with, embraced? So if it's not happening the way you want it, change your mind, change the world, change which one. So take your thought back, step back and have a look at which one is the one you're making real. If you believe all that devastation and stuff in the world, you're coming from the wrong mindset. You need to switch your mindset. Are you okay to take accountability for that? Boom! There's a good one. These are great, challenging, thought-provoking questions to undo all the falsity and bring you back into some sense of relevance and sanity. That one over there is complete insanity. I'll leave that with you. If someone's upset, if you're upset with someone, you're upset with yourself. We've done that one. All sickness is mental sickness. There can't possibly be sickness in the body unless there's sickness in the mind. We need to be accountable for which way we're directing our thoughts. Take it back to the origin of thought. The two worlds, where's your origin of thought? If it's coming from here projecting out to there, it's going to come from the body. The disillusioned mindset into the illusion of the wrong world, and it's going to have the wrong outcome. But we directed the thought to start with. So come back, undo all that, come back and go, I'll take accountability for I directed my thought into the wrong direction, and I barrack for the wrong world, the wrong God, the wrong illusion. Not the wrong illusion, the illusion rather than the truth. So all sickness is mental sickness. It's not in the body. Sickness can't be in the body. It's directed from the wrong perspective in your mind. Take some accountability for how you direct your thoughts. That's the end of story. What about this one? Everything I see is my own projection. See the two worlds playing? Everything I see is my own projection. So if you see devastation and wars and everything, you're coming from the wrong mind. We have to take accountability, guys, for the fact that everything in the world's not happening to me, it's happening by me. See how it's all playing out? We're just coming at it from all these different angles to awaken some sense of re-remembering our truth, our holy self, who and what we really are. That's why these are in here. It's great to unpack it, isn't it? We just look at the 7 keys, go, oh yeah, willingness, yeah, no worries, yeah, I'm willing, accountable, yeah, I'm accountable. But when we do a deep dive in each of these, it's like, whew, this is a hot potato. It's a challenging space to navigate. So these are great indicators. Again, as I said in the last video with willingness, stop the video and write all these down. Just have it noted. So you've written all the ones under willingness, now write these ones underneath accountability. Am I okay if I am told by somebody to whom I gave 100% permission to? Remember yesterday or the other day in the willingness video, you give 100% willingness for someone to call you out if something's out of whack? Well, am I okay if I've been told that I'm out of alignment? Am I okay to own that? That there's something not right? Well, if they've picked it up, that means I'm coming and I'm barracking for the wrong two worlds, only one's real type thing. Let's come back and go, oh shit, okay, maybe I'm out of whack. Maybe I'm out of alignment. Am I accountable? Am I okay to be accountable for that misalignment? Great feedback. Do you have gratitude for them to point that out? Ego doesn't like it, but it's a goodie. This one here is one I really love. This one's a cracker. The world I see is in my mind. The world I see is in my mind. It's there because I want it there. I desire it there. The world I see in my mind is there because I desire it to be there. How's that for accountability? Just like this one, everything in the world is happening to me No, it's happening by me. Same, right? I just noticed they're sitting straight across from each other, 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock. The world I see is in my mind. It's there because I want it there. Take accountability, guys. You're not a victim. How beautiful are all of these? They're like signposts as we go down the street, navigating our way through life, relationships, conversations. It's like boom, 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 boom. Accountability, yes. 100% gratitude for that accountability, yes. How cool. Don't you just love this stuff? This is where I'm asking you to be. Are you 100% on board to say yes? If you're not, it's okay. I don't want to judge you. You know, again, on the barometer, where are you on these? Do some self-reflection and go, well, I hear everything Daniel's saying and I agree with, you know, most parts. But that one there, you know, like, oh, I was a victim, you know. I was ill-fairly treated and blah, 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 blah. Well, just have a look at where your thoughts were at the time that directed that thing. Because it's there, because I want it there. It's not happening to me, it's happening by me. Just check in with where you were prior to that generated that outcome. And take some accountability for the fact that you were just way off course and you believed it, and through contrast learning you never took accountability and you're not grateful for it. Take some time and just bring it in and sit with it. How liberating. How liberating, because we're in the driver's seat, we got a hand on the wheel, and we're the ones doing the driving. You want to change the direction of where you're driving, change your mind. Simple. Okay guys, that's it. Accountability, done. Leave some comments, leave some questions, ask questions, interact with each other. Happy to jump in. You know, this is ongoing, and I look forward to the next video. Thanks very much.